I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in tomorrow. So if you could be here around 9, that would be great. Okay?
And welcome to episode I lost count of Coming in the Back Door. I'm Steven. Be guiding you on this journey today. Have a lot of topics to get to, so let's start with video games.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
I know everybody's been covering this, but the PS4 did get announced. They haven't shown us the system yet, but they have shown us the controller, which now has a touch screen instead of a start and select button. They've shown us the system specs, what it will be running. They've shown us what the PlayStation Eye 2.0 is going to look like. I don't think they've shown any gameplay footage, but they have announced a couple games on there, like Bungie's Destiny is going to be on the PS4. Watch Dogs is also coming out for the PS4 as well. So those two titles, just for starting titles, look really awesome. So PS4 looks pretty cool. It's not going to be PlayStation Network backwards compatible, so all the games that you downloaded from there you won't be able to play. You'll just have to play them on your PS3 that you have. And that's about it for PS4 talks. Let's go. Tomb Raider's coming out Tuesday. Game I'm excited about. It's the telling of how Laura came to her abilities and how she learned to shoot the bow and grapple and all that cool talk. Have a bunch of different retailers giving out different stuff when you get the game. The collector's edition of it in the UK comes with a Beretta replica, I might add. So that's the version I want, but I got the US collectors, which comes with a statue and a steel case, and you get extra DLC and just the normal stuff. It seems like had the controller come out I think last week. It's red. It looks like it's been beat up. You get a DLC with that one, so I want to get the controller. If you buy it with the game, you get $10 off. I know at GameStop you do. I'm not sure about some of these. If all the stores are going to be doing that. And then Xbox is having their big sale going on right now. They're doing the Swag Fest thing where if you play certain games, you get into twin sweepstakes, and they're giving away like 10 million Microsoft points if you buy the DLC for Black Ops 2. If you buy Derise, then you get like 100 points, and then if you buy the season pass, you get 400 points. And then that's all I saw. So I guess if they're giving 500 points away to each person until they reach 10 million, or I don't know if they're coming out with other games that you'll be able to buy DLC for and get those and get points as well. But all I've seen is Call of Duty. And then Mass Effect 3 just announced the Citadel DLC, which is supposed to be the ending story for Mass Effect 3. One last chance to visit the Citadel and rekindle your relationships, I guess, with all your surviving members that you have. So I kind of want to pick it up again and play the DLC. I wasn't a big fan of the ending because my shepherd died, but I really enjoyed the game. So I might have to pick that one up again and give it another try. Alright, that is all for video game news right now. Oh, I do have one other. I did buy a game that was on sale. I bought Sonic the Fighters. It was 400 points. Took me 10 minutes to beat the game. It was fun though. I really enjoyed that 10 minutes that I was playing. But yeah, there's only 8 stages that you have. There's like 8 fighters that you can choose from. I picked Sonic, cause why not? No, I didn't. I take that back. I picked Amy, and then I changed into her alternate form, which is like Honey Roast Amy. I don't know why she's named after peanut, or a flavoring of a peanut anyways, but that's the character I picked. And each character has like different abilities, and like Amy can smash you with a hammer, or they had like a sniper guy who would shoot a gun at you. And but it's similar to like Virtua Fighter. It's not like Street Fighter where it's 2D in a 3D background. This one's all 3D, so it looks kind of like Virtua Fighter. But it wasn't too bad. Would I say it's worth 400 points? Probably not. Maybe 200 points. But it wasn't bad for. I didn't pay anything for it. I just had 400 points, and I saw that one was on sale, so I picked it up. But that's all the video game news I have. So talk about some iPod apps that I bought.
Nervous?
Yes.
First time?
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
And when I say bought, I mean downloaded for free. One of the apps I got is called Duolingo, which it lets you learn foreign languages. So I've been using it to catch up on my German and French. It's pretty cool. They only have like 4 or 5 languages that you can learn. They have Spanish, Italian, and Portuguese, I believe. But it's pretty cool. Each set, when you begin, you start in the beginner section, and there's like five quizzes that you can take. And once you do that one, you can go into the like advanced beginners, and then like it breaks off into different categories. Like once you pass the advanced beginners, it breaks off into like food or phrases or whatever. So that one's pretty cool. Then I downloaded one last night called Sworkit. It's like Work It, but with an S in front of the W. I just have the free version. They do have a payable version that you can get, but it's like a strength building workout app. Like they have different exercises that you can do. They have yoga, or like strength training, or cardio, or different ones like that. So I got that app the other day, and I got have 9gag. If you like pictures, that's a funny one. See, I have Chelsea Handler's app, which she's a comedian and she has the show Chelsea Lately. So I like that one because they have like behind the scenes videos and what should show that way. Let's see. Trying to think of some other apps I have Xbox Smart Glass. That one's pretty cool. I can view all my Xbox friends and all the games that I've played on there. But yeah, Tell me about some new apps that I got. I think that's all I have for this section. So now we're gonna talk about movies.
I had a dream last night that a hamburger was eating me.
Right, and for movies, went and saw Gangsta Squad the other week, which that movie was pretty awesome. It's a inspired by true events movie, which means that probably 10% of the movie is true and everything else is made up. But it's about Mickey Cohen and his capturing by like a ragtag group of LAPD officers. It's kind of similar to like The Untouchables. Like Elliot Ness forms this squad of guys that would never be formed together any other way to bring down Capone. But that's what it kind of reminded me of. Had a lot of big name people in there: Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, that Hispanic guy from End of Watch, like Michael Pena Jr. or something. The guy that played the cop in Terminator, that guy was in there. I can't think of what his name is, but he was in there. I can't remember who played Mickey Cohen, but it was some big name. I'll have to look that one up. But that movie was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Have a couple movies coming out that I want to see. Escape from Planet Earth looks funny. I like the animated films. Olympus Has Fallen looks really good. Looks like tells like what would happen if the U.S. got attacked. Kind of film like Independence Day or Red Dawn, but on a much higher level. Like what would happen when our White House gets destroyed. So that one looks pretty cool. The Call looks cool. It kind of seems like a Taken, but with a 911 operator instead of Liam Neeson. Halle Berry's a 911 operator, and she gets a call that somebody's getting kidnapped, and the person, or one time before, somebody else got kidnapped and they got killed, and so now Halle Berry's not letting it happen again. So now she's taking it into her own hands to stop this person. So that one looks really cool. And, all those, Olympus Has Fallen and The Call both come out this month in March. So let's see who played Mickey Cohen before we talk about the last subject that I have, which is the doing a new segment called Retro Game Reviews. And today we'll be doing a Paperboy. So who played him? Sean Penn. That's who played him. So let's do the retro game review for Paperboy.
All sides point to yes.
Paperboy was released in 1984 by Atari Entertainment. It was released as an arcade game. Point of it was to deliver your papers to your customers. You start on Monday, end on Sunday. Sunday being the hardest day. But as long as you had at least one customer at the end of the day, you could keep going. And if you did well, you gain customers. If you do bad, you lose customers. And it's been referred to as a death avoidance simulator, and which it is. But you pretty much just have to memorize what happens where people pop out. But each day they change. Like one person can come at you from one direction on Monday, then the next day they pop out from somewhere else or they don't move. It's pretty challenging, but it is a fun game. I downloaded it for the Xbox, but it's no longer available. It has been delisted. So if you want to play it, you'll have to get a Super Nintendo on Atari, or find it in an arcade, play it online somewhere. But that's one of my favorite arcade games. I remember playing it on the Super Nintendo back in the day. So that's all for my retro game review that I have. That's all for the podcast today as well, so hope you enjoyed listening to it. If you have a retro... I asked it on Facebook and I got quite a few responses, but if you have a retro game that you'd like me to review, you can send it to me on Facebook at Coming in the Back Door. That is the official page for my podcast. And while you're there, you can also like it. And then I have a YouTube channel, which I don't know what the name of it's called. Let me look that up right quick so I can give it to you. That's where I usually post all my videos, and then I have to post them to my Facebook wall. It's youtube.com/user/backdoor let's do this. So that's where you can find my channel. You can see everybody I'm subscribed to. I think to subscribe to me you have to watch a video. I think that's how it works. I'm not sure, because I can't subscribe to myself. But I put all my descriptions and email address and all of that in the podcast bio and everything. So hope you guys enjoy listening to it.
How was flying solo? And by solo, I mean so low that you got shot down.